Hello everyone, it's Maria here from Pepperly Rose Papercrafting. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Thank you all so much for joining me and a huge welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel, and those that have stuck around with me, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to everyone who likes to watch my videos and who give me lovely words of encouragement, and I appreciate my customers as well very much. So today I'm going to show you this month's customer thank you cards that I've been sending out to everybody. I tend to change around the colours, but the design is pretty much the same, and I'm using the wonderful Daisy Delight stamp set and matching Daisy Delight Daisy Punch. Love these two. These are available currently in our annual catalogue, so if you'd like to purchase them, you may do so. So I hope you will enjoy this project. I'm also featuring today the Clear Faceted Gems, a brand new in colour from Stampin' Up, and it is called Pineapple Punch. It is a bright yellow, and I'm going to show you how to open this ink pad as well. This is a brand new ink pad, and I'll be using also the Simple Stripes embossing folder. This is currently available in our occasions catalogue, so you can purchase that as well. As well as all that, I'll be using my Stamparatus as well. I love this thing. I used it more than I thought I would. So yeah, so anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's project. So we'll start with our card base, which is the Pineapple Punch, and this is cut at A4. So I've cut it in half, and that makes it A6, and I scored this in half as well. So I'm just going to burnish that score line that I've pre-done. And then I have a layering piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this will layer over the top. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to stamp the sentiment. Now, I was thinking either the thank you or your thoughtfulness brightened my day, and I think I'll just put thank you up here. So I'll just grab my Stamparatus, and I'm going to position a couple of things on here. So first off, I'm going to position my sentiment. So I'm going to put my Whisper White cardstock there, and I've got a piece of, I've got some quilter's grid. This you can find in any haberdashery store. I found mine at Spotlight in Australia, and I tend to use this when I'm lining up my sentiments because I want to be able to see the grid lines. So I'll just grab the thank you from this, and I'm just going to position it exactly where I want. And this will be like directly across the top there. So I'm just going to pick up my thank you, and I'm going to take off the grid, and we no longer need that grid. Then I'm going to switch this around, and I'm going to get my, this is my scrap piece here. I'm just going to grab my stamp of the daisy flower, and I'm just going to pop it over here, just in the middle here. Actually, I'll just put it, I'll put it here, and you'll see why later on why I put it like that. So I like to position it, a stamp actually, in a way that matches the punch. So when I put the punch through, this will punch exactly. So I'm going to put that there. So I've turned this over. So now I've got the two work surfaces. So this is where the Stamparatus comes in great. Alright, so I'm going to take out my scrap piece. I'll bring around my panel there, and I'm going to ink up the thank you in soft suede. And this is the old ink pad. They're retiring the ink pads at the moment. So if you would like to grab them before they go, now's your chance. It's good to have spares lying around as well if you like it. So I'm just going to now, I'm going to wipe off any excess ink first of all. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and it'll be just perfectly straight, which is what I love. And that's stamped pretty good, but I want to make that a little bit darker, so I'm going to stamp that one again. Take off any excess ink. Okay, I always like to butt it to the corner. That's what I'm used to. And so I'm really pleased with that, thank you. So that turned out really well. I'm going to clean that stamp off. And now I'm just going to switch my plate around. And I'm going to bring my scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to now ink the stamp up in Pineapple Punch. Now with this stamp pad, unlike this one where you push and flip and then click in, this one works a little different. This one works like a makeup compact. So what you do is you open it up like, it's a bit stiff at the beginning, so just letting you know. So you open it up like that and then you push it in. Now it's a little bit stiff to begin with, so this is quite new, but you'll see this beautiful colour in action. And I'll wipe off any excess ink on the plate. And I'm just going to stamp it down. It's a beautiful, bright. I'll take this off now because we don't need that anymore. Look at that. That's a beautiful Pineapple Punch. And then I'm going to stamp it again, and this time I'll stamp it there. So I'll just grab my magnet and keep it in place over there. And I like that it's a bar magnet. So I'll just re-ink that stamp again. Okay, so that's inked up. Now to close it up, initially you can use this, but because it's a little stiff, you can use where the label is and just push that part there just to help it along like that. Then you use your fingers and then just click down, and there you go. Nice and easy. So I'll now just stamp and now I've got two perfectly stamped daisies. So I'll take that away, put my magnet away. I like to, make sure everything's been put away. I'll just give my Stamparatus a clean with my chamois. And I'll take this away. So I've finished with my Stamparatus now. Oops, just dropped something. I'll just pick that up quickly and then I'm done. Oops, sorry about that. All right, now we've stamped everything. So what we're going to do is we are going to emboss this sheet of paper with the Simple Stripes embossing folder. I absolutely love this thing, love it. So I'm just going to position it roughly about here, so make sure it's nice and straight. Sorry, it's been a cloudy day today here in Sydney, and as a result, the sun's kind of going in and out of the clouds there, so it's so I'm sorry if you're seeing bright and then it goes dark again. I'm really sorry about that, but I can't help the weather. All right, so I'm just bringing up my Big Shot and we are going to emboss this. So I've got my Big Shot platform and the two cutting plates. Oops, now I've moved it. It's always the case whenever I'm on camera. Hang on a second, I'll just position that nicely again. Go a little bit further down. Okay, I'll sandwich that between two cutting pads. And I will run that through the Big Shot. Okay. And that has run through, and I love this embossing fold. It's just beautiful. So now at the back of this, I'm going to run a little bit of fast fuse just on these ends here, because I'm going to add some burlap ribbon. And this is the ribbon that's currently available in our annual catalogue, and it'll also carry over to our new annual catalogue. So I'm just going to measure out how much of this burlap ribbon I'm going to have, and I'll just have about that, say this much here. Just measure it according to whatever your card base may be, and I'll just grab my scissors and I'm just going to cut it. Okay. And so at the back, I'm going to run a little bit of fast fuse. So I'll just even that out. Make sure it's nice and straight. Oh, make sure I don't get my fingers stuck in there as well. I'll just tuck it underneath, and I'll do the same on this side. Okay, and for extra support, I'm just going to add some tape, just to make sure it really stays there. Okay, and now I am going to run some fast fuse all along. It's a pretty simple card, and that's what I love about it. It's very, very simple. So I'm just going to oops, and I didn't do that very straight, did I? Oops. Oh, not good. Okay, I'll just leave it as is. I've made a boo-boo, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm going to punch out the daisies, the flowers. Just make sure it's nice and even right through. And that's one. And I'll do the next one. I like to make sure it's square on. Okay, so now that's been cut, they've been cut out. And I'm just going to add some glue. Just give me a second, I forgot to bring my glue out. And I'm going to stick the daisies together. So I'll just add glue on the bottom one. And just make it go over the top like so. So that's a beautiful flower now. Love it. I'm just going to add it to there. So I'm going to use my glue. You can use your Tombow with this as well. I'm just going to stick it down there. I'm just going to hold it down for a few seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to bring out my clear faceted gems. And I think for this one, I'm going to use one of the largest ones. So make sure it really sticks down there. I'm going to add some glue from behind there too. Oops. That didn't stick down very well, so I'm just going to stick some glue behind there. Make sure that the burlap also sticks down. My glue takes a little longer to dry, but that's okay for me, that's fine, I don't care. I'll just stick that right down there. And yes, I'm going to use my clear faceted gem, and I'm going to stick that on top. Oops. Okay, that's stuck down now. And so I'm just going to bring my, this is actually my bone folder. No, I don't need the bone folder. The adhesive has come off this a little bit because I didn't use my paper piercer. But anyway, stick my clear gem on top. And there you have it. Nice, quick, simple card. And you can use many different colours with this. The last time I made this card, I used Sahara sand. And then I put a gold faceted gem. But with this one, I thought because it's bright and yellow, it's a very nice bright colour. Okay, so just seeing that there. I thought it really didn't need any more yellow in it, so I added just a clear gem. But I love the touch of the burlap ribbon, and I really, really love the Simple Stripes embossing folder. This is one that I have been using quite a bit lately, and I really love the way this card turned out, and I hope you did too. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to purchase any of the products featured today, minus the new stamp colour Pineapple Punch, that will be available come the 1st of June. You may purchase the embossing folder and the stamp set and punch and the clear faceted gems and the burlap ribbon all through my online store at pepperlyrose.stampinup.net. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Any questions, just let me know, leave a comment below, or go through my online store and use the contact me section there, and then you can contact me through that way. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next time. Bye.